Okay guys, in this lesson I want to show you a super powerful feature of the Newsmag and newspaper themes. Alright, any theme that's developed by Divi includes this feature right here, and that is the demos. Okay, the theme demos. Now if we use these, we can save a lot of time when it comes to setting up our site. We can be less creative and simply use one of these and then customize the pre-built framework to then have it look how we want it to look. Alright, it's not that technical when you go down this approach, because then everything's already set up for you. You can do less thinking and focus more on just publishing content and getting traffic to your site much sooner. So I would recommend you go through these demos, see how you feel about them. If you don't like them, then most certainly throughout the training you will learn how to customize the site to your own standards and set it up the way you may like to. But if we come in here, we can see there's all these different demos, okay, and I want to give you some previews of them. Alright, let's look at the animals theme, let's look at the scandal theme, and let's take a look at the cars theme. Okay, these are some good themes we find inside here. So you can see this is what the animals magazine looks like. Okay, the theme over here on the Newsmag, and it looks pretty damn good. All right, that stuff right there, you'll probably struggle slightly to set it up yourself. However, we install the demo and right away we can have this plugged into a site and we can start publishing our own content. And it doesn't have to be about animals. They just created the theme under the whole niche of animals, so people that are building an animal site, they can relate to this. None of these demos are limited to any niche. You can use them all under any categories, right? But we see the Scandal magazine, this type of look. Is true that is mostly focused on like celebrity news and entertainment, that kind of stuff. Of course, all the demos that they have created, they've based on industry standards. So like, for example, we click on the tech news, we'll see that this is commonly how most tech sites appear. They have that logo in the corner, they'll have a bar over here, and then the rest of the site is structured similar to such. And it just goes on, right? All of these, they're pretty relevant to the industries they state they are for. However, they are not limited to any of those industries. Okay, so if you do like the animals demo but you're running a health site, most certainly proceed with that, and you can customize it later using all the settings within the theme panel, just as I mentioned. So make sure to go through these, consider these, and this will save you a lot of time when it comes around to setting up your site. Now, to save you a bit more time, I would recommend that you do not include the content that they provide. Okay, all that content is just placeholder content, just so you can see what your site would look like when it has content inside. But by installing that, you will also have to go forward and delete that. So I recommend you save yourself from that hassle, do not include that content, and simply get to publishing your own content, as we will be talking about throughout this training. That's me, Abdullah Ashraf, for this lesson, and I look forward to catching you on the next